Hi, this is Radar Roy, and we're out here in El Paso, Texas, along with speed measurement laboratories and officers from around the El Paso area. What we're doing today is we're testing various police radar and laser guns against the new countermeasure technologies that are available to you, the consumer. I have three of perhaps the best radar detectors that are made today in front of me. The Escort 8500 X50, the Bel RX65 Pro, and the Bel STi. The most frequent question that we're asked on Radar Busters is, which is the best radar detector for me? Hopefully by putting this video together, we'll be able to answer that question and perhaps help you decide which is the best radar detector for your application. First off, Escort and Bel is today the same company. Performance-wise, these three radar detectors are equal. They'll all detect radar at the same distance away. They'll all alert at approximately the same time. But there are features that are unique to each radar detector. And we'll be going through those features and hopefully help you decide which one of these radar detectors are best. First off, we'll start off with the Escort 8500 X50. The Escort 8500 X50 is available in two colored displays, a red display or a blue display. I have here the blue display model. There's no difference in performance between the red display or the blue display. Some people find it easier on the eyes at nighttime with the blue display. The blue display does cost $40 more. The reason for that price discrepancy is because it costs more money to make a blue LED. So they pass that extra cost on to you, the consumer, if that's a color that you'd like to choose. The Escort 8500 is a tone radar detector, which means the radar detector, when it alerts, will alert with a tone, such as that. There's going to be three different tones for the three different radar bands and another different type of tone for laser. Passport 8500 I consider perhaps the Cadillac of radar detectors. It's a top-of-the-line radar detector, it's a tone radar detector, has the three radar bands that are currently being used in the United States, also laser. The next radar detector is the Bel RX65 radar detector. And I call this the Hummer of the radar detectors. It's a very tough, durable radar detector. Has many of the same features you'll find in the Escort 8500, except it is only available on the red display. It does not come in a blue display. But there's a couple other two other features that are unique to this radar detector. One of those features is voice. When the radar detector first recognizes a radar or laser alert, it will tell you by voice. It will say K band or KA band. It will tell you what band is being activated, that it's alerting to, and then follow up with tones and then mute itself out. Another feature that's unique to the Bel RX65 is the additional KU band. There's been a lot of debate over the last few years about KU band coming to the United States. Custom Radar has been working on a custom KU radar gun for the U.S. for the past several years. For whatever reason, has not introduced that to the police market. It's unknown at this time, and I feel it's probably doubtful if they'll step forward and present this new radar gun to the U.S. market, because demand for this KU gun among police departments have been very low or nil. So at this time, I wouldn't have the KU band be a deciding factor on your purchase of a radar detector, because if it does come about to be within the United States, a custom does come about and make the KU gun, you can get your 8500 upgraded, because the Escort will make that KU gun to a software upgrade. The RX65 does have it. The next radar detector I'd like to introduce you to is the Bel STi. This is the newest radar detector from Bel. And it's designed for the professional driver or for people that drive in areas where radar detectors are illegal, such as in Virginia, Washington, D.C., or Canada. The STi is the first radar detector that's able to defeat a device called the Spectre, which is a radar detector used by police departments in areas where radar detectors are illegal, or by truck enforcement teams to detect radar detectors. If you don't live in Virginia, or if you don't live in Canada, or if you're not a professional driver where it is important for you to have a radar detector that is undetectable, I don't recommend you purchasing the STi. I would recommend either the Bel RX65 or the Escort 8500. The STi does cost considerably more money, almost $150 more than the Escort 8500. And you're only purchasing that feature for being immune to the Spectre. Most drivers today don't need that extra feature. So because of that, again, I recommend either of the two radar detectors. The STi is similar to the RX65, and it does also have voice. It will tell you what band is going off. It does not have KU band capability, but again, if KU band became a threat here in the United States, the Beltronics STi could be upgraded, or they would offer an upgrade for that particular band. Those are basically my overview of the top 3 radar detectors made today. I hope to make your buying decision a little bit easier. Again, the Escort 8500, very good top-of-the-line radar detector, perhaps the Cadillac of radar detectors. The Beltronics Pro RX65, another good choice. The only difference being is that this is not available in the blue display, only available in red, and you'll also get the advantage of having voice, and you'll also have the advantage of having the KU band in case that ever became a threat in the United States. And again, this is probably the Hummer of the radar detectors, very tough and very durable radar detector. And lastly, what I call the Peterbilt of the radar detectors, the STi, a radar detector designed for use in areas where radar detectors are illegal, used by truckers, professional drivers, or for people that live or drive in areas where radar detectors are illegal, such as Virginia, Canada, and Washington, D.C. If you have any other questions that you'd like to ask me about these particular radar detectors, please contact me, Radar Roy. I can be reached by email at sales@radarbusters.com or by our toll-free number, Monday through Friday, and our toll-free number is 888-227-8927. I thank you for watching, and have a great day.